The James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, spotted something weird, lights that look like city lights on a planet super far away, about 7 trillion miles. This has got everyone excited about the possibility of aliens. The telescope focused on Proxima Centauri b, the closest planet outside our solar system, and saw these strange glows. Are they really cities? Could there be intelligent life out there? People have been dreaming about finding life beyond Earth for ages, so this news is a big deal. Normal scientists were shocked when the JWST sent back data showing these possible signs of life. These lights look like a distant city, and the idea of an alien civilization on that planet is blowing researchers' minds. If it's true, it means there's intelligent life-building societies we can't even imagine. It makes you wonder how long those lights have been shining, waiting for us to have the technology to see them. David Kipping from Columbia University says Proxima b is interesting because it warms up differently than other planets. Usually, rocky planets soak up light from their stars and spit out infrared energy. But Proxima b's infrared is different, which is a key clue. The JWST can see infrared light, so it's perfect for figuring out what's going on with Proxima b's atmosphere. Because of its special infrared cameras to examine the planet's secrets. The JWST can even see the dark side of Proxima b, catching the faintest glimmers of light in the darkness. That's usually tough for telescopes, but the JWST is so good it can spot tiny flickers of light from space. It's the perfect tool to check if those city light rumors are true. It can find any artificial light in the universe, as long as it's in a very specific color range. Proxima b has some weird stuff going on with its surface. The sunny side seems to have a bunch of solar panels soaking up energy from its star. The planet goes through day and night like Earth, with hot days and cool nights. The temperature swings depend on what the planet is made of. If it didn't have an atmosphere, the difference between day and night would be extreme. But with an atmosphere, the temperature is steadier. Astronomers are focusing on these temperature changes to learn about Proxima b's atmosphere. The JWST's infrared cameras will help them analyze the planet's heat and get clues about its air. Luckily, the JWST's orbit lines up with Proxima b's, so it can see both the day and night sides in just 11.2 Earth days. If Proxima b has an atmosphere, the next step is to figure out what's in it. Things like oxygen, water, and methane would be signs of life. It'll take careful work to catch and study the light passing through the planet's atmosphere. The JWST is great, but it can only study a few of the closest planets. To really dig into these atmospheres, astronomers are looking forward to using ground-based telescopes like the Extremely Large Telescope, ELT, which should be up and running in 2028. The ELT will give us even more info about whether these planets could support life. Until then, the JWST is our best bet for exploring distant planets. Even with its limits, it could still teach us a ton and change how we think about life in space. Researchers want to build future telescopes that can block out the glare from a planet's star, like using your hand to block the sun. This would make it easier to see the faint light from the planet itself and study its atmosphere. But it's not that simple. Scientists need to tell the difference between gases made by living things and gases from things like volcanoes. Astronomers are determined to understand these planets well enough to find real signs of life and avoid getting fooled. The JWST is giving us a sneak peek at the amazing discoveries to come and what we are seeing today. Despite searching everywhere, we still haven't found life anywhere else. Are we alone? People have been wondering this for centuries. Now, researchers are using the JWST to look for alien civilizations hiding among the stars. A couple of astronomers, Jill Tarter and Thomas Pearson, started the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI, in 1984. It's a nonprofit that listens for radio signals from space. Radio waves can travel long distances without getting scattered, so they're a good way for aliens to communicate. The SETI Institute uses 42 radio telescopes in California to listen for these signals. Even though they've been listening for over 30 years, they haven't heard anything yet. Jill Tarter is still hopeful and wants everyone on Earth to join the search for alien life. All of this was happening until NASA announced that the JWST had seen city lights on a nearby planet. The JWST is the best tool we have to understand the mysteries of space. It launched in December 2020 and is the most powerful infrared telescope ever built. It can see through cosmic dust and reveal the secrets of the universe. Its main job is to study the earliest galaxies and stars. The telescope is named after James E. Webb, a NASA administrator who supported space exploration and the Apollo missions. It has a bunch of instruments working together to give us amazing views of the universe, including infrared cameras and spectrographs. Its huge mirror, made of 18 hexagonal pieces, is designed to catch faint light from distant galaxies. It works at supercold temperatures to detect weak heat signals from faraway objects. Since it launched, the JWST has taken incredible pictures and sent back valuable data. While it's been focused on planets, galaxies, and stars, this discovery of city lights has made researchers rethink the possibility of alien life. The discovery of these lights on Proxima Centauri b has shocked scientists, and the investigation is still going on. The JWST's ability to see far into space is helping us get closer to answering the question, are we alone? As researchers keep studying these strange lights on Proxima Centauri b, questions arise about what to do next to solve the mysteries of alien life. Are these lights artificial? The patterns and brightness suggest they might not be natural. Some scientists think they could be signs of advanced civilizations or even bioluminescent organisms making artificial light. The possibility of artificial light from so far away challenges what we thought was possible about life in the universe. Besides artificial lights, there's also the chance that these city lights are a natural phenomenon we don't understand yet. Some astronomers think the patterns could be from weird atmospheric stuff, maybe related to Proxima Centauri b's crazy weather or how it interacts with its star. The planet's magnetic fields, radiation belts, and atmosphere could create visual effects that look like city lights to the telescope. This is still up for debate, and we need more research. A big part of future research will be tracking how the light changes over time and if it follows any patterns. The JWST can watch the planet consistently, so researchers can gather info on whether the lights are steady or if they change in a way that suggests artificial activity, like power grids or other human-made stuff. Long-term observation is key because it could reveal clues that lead to a better understanding of what's going on. The telescope can even see the night side of Proxima b, which is usually super tough. It can pick up the tiniest bit of light, perfect for checking out these possible city lights. Proxima b is interesting because of how it's made up and what its surface is like. One side seems to have tons of solar panels soaking up energy from its star. The planet goes through day and night like Earth. Without an atmosphere, the temperature swing would be wild, with a scorching hot day and a freezing night. Astronomers are watching the temperature changes closely to understand the atmosphere better. The James Webb Telescope's infrared skills will help analyze the planet's heat and figure out what the atmosphere is like. The telescope's orbit around Earth lines up with Proxima b's, letting scientists watch its day and night sides in just 11.2 days. If Proxima b has an atmosphere, the next step is to check its chemistry to see if it could support life. Things like oxygen, water vapor, and methane would be good signs. Even with the James Webb Telescope's power, it can only study a few close planets. To really dig into atmospheres, astronomers want to use ground-based telescopes like the Extremely Large Telescope, ELT, which should be up and running by 2028. NASA and everyone else are waiting for these new telescopes to come online. Until then, the James Webb Telescope is our best shot at figuring out these faraway planets. Scientists want future telescopes to block out the bright light from stars so they can see the faint light bouncing off planets better. This would let them study the atmosphere closely and look for signs of life. But it's tricky because they need to tell the difference between gases made by living things and gases from stuff like volcanoes. The James Webb Telescope is giving us a sneak peek at what's possible in the search for life on other planets. Even after checking out tons of planets, we still haven't found any life. The search goes on. Are we alone? People have been asking this for ages, and we're still using the James Webb Telescope to look for alien civilizations hiding out there. Back in 1984, two astronomers, Jill Tarter and Thomas Pearson, started the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence (SETI) project. They listen for radio signals from space, since they can travel far without getting messed up. SETI hasn't found anything in over 30 years, but Jill Tarter is still hopeful and wants everyone to get involved in the search. Then NASA said the James Webb Space Telescope spotted SETI lights on a nearby planet. This telescope is the best tool we have for understanding space. It launched in December 2020 and is known as the best infrared telescope ever built. It can see through cosmic dust to find the universe's secrets, like the first galaxies and stars. The telescope is named after James E. Webb, a NASA boss who pushed for space exploration. It has a bunch of cool instruments, like infrared cameras and spectrographs, that all work together to give us amazing views of the universe. The telescope's giant mirror is made of 18 pieces and is designed to catch faint light from faraway galaxies. It works in the cold to pick up weak heat signals from distant objects. Since it launched, the James Webb Space Telescope has taken incredible pictures and sent back tons of data. While it usually studies planets, galaxies, and stars, these possible SETI lights have scientists thinking about alien life again. The discovery of these lights on Proxima Centauri b has shocked scientists, and the investigation is still going on. The telescope's ability to see far into space is helping us get closer to answering the big question, are we alone? As researchers keep looking into these strange lights, they're wondering if they're artificial. The patterns and brightness suggest they might not be natural. Some scientists think they could be from advanced civilizations or even glowing life forms. The idea of artificial lights from so far away is challenging what we think is possible in the universe. Of course, it could also be a natural phenomenon we don't understand yet. Maybe it's something to do with Proxima b's weird climate or how it interacts with its star. Until we get more data, both ideas are on the table. A big part of future research will be watching how the light changes over time and if it follows any patterns. The James Webb Space Telescope can keep an eye on the planet and see if the lights are steady or if they flicker like SETI lights. This long-term observation could give us clues to figure out what's going on.